Hi, my name is Kate Millens. Not a lot of you know me, but if you're on this channel, you know of me. This is my story. I had a relatively normal childhood. Okay, I had imaginary friends and drew weird shit. Who doesn't? All kids are creepy and weird. Trust me. All of them. Don't care if they are mommy's little angels. Eventually they're mommy's little monsters, too. But that's neither here nor there. I was a happy kid. Didn't have many problems. No behavioral or psychological problems. I was normal, I guess, or as close to normal as you can get. My second year of college, that kind of all changed. I started having panic attacks, anxiety fits, and severe paranoia. I went to a few doctors and they prescribed anti-anxiety meds. They helped a little bit. Then my mom died, and normal kind of went out the window. I went back to my childhood home and boxed up most of her things. Then what I thought was an imaginary friend from childhood showed back up at my door. Let's just say my reaction wasn't good. Okay, I lost my shit, flipped out, and ran. Wouldn't you? It didn't matter how fast I was. It didn't matter where I hid. He found me anyway. I tried. But in the end, that was just pointless. Would have been a hell of a lot easier if I had just stood still. But I don't think he'd have wanted me as much if I had. And to be honest, I'm actually glad he caught me. I can do some good. And I've done a lot of good, I think. See, I got a family out of the deal. And my master got someone who will do anything he needs me to do. See, unlike the silly myths, no, he does not snatch children. We don't go after children. But you got a lot of other things wrong, too. He's not a loving father figure. We're kind of on our own here. We just do what we're told, and we get to live another day. Now, he does provide for us in the most offhanded way possible. He's not affectionate. Try to hug that, you're gonna get smacked. Yeah, my youngest brother found that out several times. You think he'd learn. No, not that one. Bless his heart. He doesn't learn well. But I digress. I have two other brothers as well. I call them the Wonder Twins, 'cause it's a wonder them two ain't twins. I swear, they do everything together. And it kind of disturbs me a little to go to read something and, oh my God, you made them a couple. Please don't make them a couple. They're creepy enough as it is. That would just be... Ew, I'm sorry. It's almost... Oh, no, it's definitely funny, because they would rather beat the hell out of each other than do that. Seriously. Honestly, please stop that. It makes all of us uncomfortable. Yeah, no. But I got a little off track. I'm proud of my boys. I don't see as how they'd be able to get by without me. I'm kind of sister and mom. But that's really cool. I don't mind it at all, even though sometimes they're a fucking handful and I'd like to choke all three of them. But, as I said, I'm getting off track. Most people don't know what we really do, and that alarms me. Me and my brothers, to quote an actually pretty decent action flick they got me to watch, have particular sets of skills. Me, I'm fast. And I'm vicious. I'm not a lady in any sense of the word. My brother Tim, he's special. No, not that kind of special. Even though he is his own special snowflake. He happens to be two people with very different personalities and skill sets. They're both extremely quiet. One is thoughtful. He will think things to death. The other one is so damn impulsive it's like a squirrel with ADD. Sorry, honey, I love you anyway. But he's also the most patient person I know. I have seen him go 3 weeks without taking his eyes off of his target. That is fucking dedicated. Of course, sometimes it's just for the reward. Yeah, that one ain't stable at all. Don't play with him. Nope. Don't do it. For your own good. Don't do it. Yeah. Moving on. Brian. Brian is a fucking genius. He just doesn't act like it. He has such bad self-esteem, he thinks every little thing he does is wrong. Yeah, that poor baby's been through way too much. They all have. It's just, usually he defers to Tim, which is just plain weird. But, we've all got problems. Tim, stop getting him in trouble, and not every idea you have is a good one. Then there's the baby of the family. Oh, wow. He is my baby, and I love him, but oh my God. Boy, if you don't stop torturing your brothers, I'm going to do something awful to you. I have no idea what it is, because I can't figure out a way to punish you that doesn't make me cry. Okay. Toby. No, he doesn't eat his body weight in waffles every morning. I won't let him. He actually eats oatmeal. He loves oatmeal. Don't know where you guys got waffles, but okay. Whatever floats your boat, really. We know all about him, I hope. I hope you do. Toby had a really, really bad life. And that's really why Master chose him. He's not mean or heartless. He's actually really sweet and affectionate. I kind of, not in his heart, but physically, took the place of Lyra. He loved her so much and missed her so much. So, I really didn't have a choice. He can be a handful, and him and Tim fight constantly. Oh my God. But it's such a funny thing because it's hero worship. He absolutely adores Tim and doesn't know how to be anything other than a weird, crazy little brother. You should see him steal his stuff when he's not around. I won't even do that. I don't even pick up after him. I've learned. Don't. Yeah. Now, Brian can rifle through Tim's stuff as much as he wants, and he never says a word about it. But let me or Toby do it, and that's drama nobody wants. Pick up after yourself. You're not a slob. Anyway, those are my brothers. They're wonderful. Usually. And as I said, I'm very proud of my boys. They've come such a long way. Most people think Tim was the first. No. Sorry, honey. I was first. This is my house. That's why you smoke on the porch. Yeah. You're not bringing that in my house. It's mine. Okay? No. But back to who we are and what we really do. Now, as you know, I'm fast. Tim, very analytical. Masky, patient, and brutal. He can also teleport, something Tim can't do, and it pisses him off to no end, I tell ya. That is the funniest thing to watch him try to do it, though. Once, Masky actually did it for him. They ended up on the roof, and Tim had no idea how he got there. It was funny as hell. I'm telling you, you had to be there. It was really funny. It was in the middle of a thunderstorm, too. So no one would go out and get him. He just left him there. He was there for a good 20 minutes before he figured out where the ladder was. Brian, better known as Hoodie, he's the one that'll drive you nuts. He's a whiz at puzzles. Trust me. I get crap all the time because I can't figure them out, and I'm pretty smart, I guess. But he's the one that'll leave you clues and evidence and then wipe your memory. Yes, that one is a mental dominant. He knows better than to try that shit on me because it don't work. But you can ask me to do stuff for you and I might do it. Don't try to push me into it. Seriously, sweetie, stop that. If you need to practice on somebody, go find a total stranger, and don't do it to your brothers either. Yeah, don't let him touch you. That's the big mistake. If he touches you, you'll do or remember whatever he tells you to. Then there's the one that scares me when he's working, and that's really not an easy thing to do. Yeah, Masky should scare me a lot more than Toby because Toby is my sweetie. He's the one that curls up in my lap and lets me stroke his hair. All because he had a bad dream. Okay, Hoodie does that too, but that's neither here nor there. Sorry, honey, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus too. But Toby, he's fucking ruthless, and there's no stopping him. You would literally have to knock him out, which is not easy to do. Trust me, I've tried. I have a dent in the bottom of my cast iron skillet due to your thick skull, sweetheart. But the only power Toby has is that he really doesn't remember doing any of it. He honestly doesn't know what we do or why we do it. But I'm getting to that part. Toby, as soon as it's done, forgets. God, I wish the rest of us could, 'cause some of the things we've had to do aren't things anyone should ever have to do. But we do it for a very good reason. But the only power Toby has is that he really doesn't remember doing any of it. He honestly doesn't know what we do or why we do it. But I'm getting to that part. Toby, as soon as it's done, forgets. God, I wish the rest of us could, 'cause some of the things we've had to do aren't things anyone should ever have to do. But we do it for a very good reason. Now we're getting to the part where I explain why we do what we do. Now, I know my brother tried to tell people, but he's not the most eloquent person. Neither am I, but I'll give it a shot. See, in all the photos that have been taken of our master, it looks like he's stalking children, but he's really not. He's watching over them, protecting them. He watches over them and he lets us know which ones are in danger. So we follow the kid. Well, Tim does anyway. He's the most inconspicuous of us, believe it or not. Brian too sometimes. Toby, he can't do that. His scars kind of draw way too much attention. Sorry, honey, you're beautiful to me. And not in that stupid JTK, who the hell came up with that kind of way? You are a very beautiful person, sweetheart. Anyway, he follows them and finds out what's going on. Then we take steps to rectify the situation. Sometimes it's nothing more than snatching the kid and having Brian wipe a memory or two so there's no missing persons report. And then we take the kid someplace safe and just give them a better life. We do keep tabs on the kid for a while to make sure that they're adjusting okay. But if that doesn't work, we take more drastic measures. That's what we do. We defend them. They can't defend themselves. Thank you so much for letting me tell my part of the story. It's not all of it, but it's enough to let you know me a little. My name is Kate Millens, but you know me better as Slenderman's first proxy, Kate the Chaser.